Okay, guys, Tati have confirmed that she is coming down to Nigeria to meet her guy Kanaga Jr. In her recent, in fact, the interview is still going on live on direct.
Yes. Hello. When you go everywhere, when you go to Woolworths and they're like, Taxi! And you're like,
Bro, it's like you saw me today because I went to the mall and it was like oh sorry, and it was like, and I'm like, can I just get this little thing and be out? I gotta leave. But obviously, you have to greet the people that have been showing you love, right? So I'm always patient and grateful for that.
what was your reaction? What was your reaction when you came out and saw the love, everything, and the sun rises?
First of all, shout out to the sunrisers, okay? And like all the Tsatsi lovers out there, right? I was in disbelief, you understand? For people to actually show up for you in that manner. Obviously going into the house, you're like, oh yeah, I know when I come out, I'm just gonna get a little bit of love. But this is massive. Like I couldn't even count the amount of times I had to say thank you because wow, it's just amazing. I was in so much disbelief and I was like, you guys don't even understand. I am just grateful. I'd be on my knees at night and be like, oh God, what are you showing me? Yeah, so I'm grateful.
So when you saw your family, what were you like? Did you cry?
I was on my knees. When I saw my family for the first time, it was actually when we did like the whole, what was it? The Monday, the launch thingy, right? I was just sitting there with everybody, with like some of the ex-housemates, and I was like, and then I saw my dad. I couldn't, because people know that I talk about my dad all the time. So I did, and I'm like, ain't no way. I thought I was going to see you on like Wednesday or something. I cried, right? Because I think it's better for them because they can see us, but I can't even see them, when you're in the house. And I'm like, are they eating? Are they well? Because I think for me, it's just better for them because they're like, okay, we see you, you're eating, you're happy and stuff like that. So yeah, I was crying. I won't even lie to you. Yeah.
Would you summarize your experience on the show? Like if you could summarize, what would you say?
An emotional roller coaster.
I loved
Cause
I loved your cookie presentation day. I loved
really,
so I'm a crybaby. So
uh-huh.
you, Justin, Yaya, I was like, that was sweet. So
Oh, thank you, man. As I was saying, it's truly an emotional roller coaster. I mean, can you imagine being isolated with like 23 people? You guys don't know one another. Like I keep saying, different personalities and stuff like that. But it's also great. It's great more than anything because I learned a lot about myself, my capabilities. Biggie is always challenging us to do things we've never even done before. I was saying, I can't even say, but I was out there like, you know what I mean? So things like that, man. It's just been great more than anything. Um, yeah, what can I say? It ain't easy, but yeah.
what would you say being top three? Were you like when you saw Ebubu, Yvonne, and Ipeleng, and you were there top three? What was going through your mind?
Listen, so I want to tell my truth, right? Not that I had any doubt, you understand? Not that I had any doubt at all, but like, obviously, I'm just thinking, okay, I might be next, right? So every time I see people leaving from Ipiling herself, because everybody is just strong, from all the 24 people. So the minute when I just keep seeing people decrease and decrease, I'm just like, ain't no way. And then somebody else leaves and I'm like, no, 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 no. When we got to like, even at 4, I was like, no, this is too much because I know that this is too much love. This is grace. And from that moment, I've just been grateful. I'm just there like, because every time they're like, and the next, I'm like, okay, even how I hold myself, I'm like, okay, I'm content. I'm ready. I'm about to leave. Because already at that moment, I'm like content. You get what I mean? But I just kept on seeing people leave and I'm like, OMG. The minute I stepped out, I saw all the love. It was amazing. Like, it was amazing more than anything. So I'm just grateful, man. And I don't take it for granted. Like, people were not sleep. You know, you leave and you get home and you realize that people were actually not sleeping because of all the love they wanted to show. I'm just grateful. Sunrises were rising like nobody's business. I was like, damn.
No talking, more action.
I'm telling you, I am telling you, because making it to top 3, that's amazing.
I'll normally comment on your page. I'll say slow tiger, like they are like calculated. You don't see them coming.
Listen, every time let me tell you the truth. Every time I come out, people are like, Tati, we never saw this coming. Nah, 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 nah. The sunrises were just moving, were just like doing their thing. And I'm like, what? My sunrises be doing the most, you know, because that's what people are telling me. And I'm like, oh man, I am just grateful, to a point where sometimes it's overwhelming, because you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, me? Really?
Yeah.
I am grateful because also it's beyond me more than anything. It's not just me. It's not just by my doing, but it's grace and stuff like that. So I was just like, guys, I am grateful more than anything. Yeah.
I think in any way, the experience, the show, the reaction, both the good and the bad, has it in any way affected you mentally?
Listen, I think what I'm noticing is a lot of growth. It's a lot of, because obviously in the house, I'm telling you, even if you've been in there for a good 3 weeks, you never leave the person. Like, you never leave the same person. You get what I mean? So it's growth more than anything. Mentally, I am wiser. Mentally, I am able to understand that people differ. People have different personalities. People have different reactions and stuff like that. Because also, remember, it's isolation. So you also get to like learn about people, you understand, be it cultures, be it stuff like that. So I think for me, mentally, it's just growth, because I've evolved throughout the 78 days. Damn, that's a lot. I have evolved. Yeah, so it's that more than anything.
So I know you to be super intelligent, super focused, super super aware. So I would say, are there bridges in the industry now that you're in, within South Africa, Nigeria, or other African countries, that you feel like you want to be a part of and build or merge? Could be entertainment, anything that you feel like this should be in Nigeria, or this should be in South Africa, or this should be in Namibia.
Africa, globally, international, why not? Because the thing about me, I'm just like, what I'm not going to do is restrict myself, right? So if I feel that I have interest, or even if it's just a little bit of passion when it comes to certain things,